abusua we die kire se omumu ade
ebi so hia pa
hia kire se o hia fitai no ebi wo me no bi wo so kra na sika wo abusua no nanso nipa nyini nche sa nipa wo enum nyina ya behu Kristo yi no edi afutu na be ma se ye be kwa wade mu no yenhwe ne yemfa ne se na yemfa mo ye ho bra
asema wo kan de mebusua mu de ebi wo ho mebusua mu ensa omo nom ensa pa me papa no mo obi obenyi ache bia eye me papa brother na se de onnom ensa se de onnom eyi tobacco ento onnom kwa na nyini cha 80 years ansa na wuye betin kai ne nyina omo nom omo wu at the age of 53 age of 68 de bia me de ka me papa wu at the age of 53 waja nkwala bebre ensa. I've tried so many young couples in this country. No, me na me ko bom pa masa akosia no. Me na me ko ye fast ne masa akosia no. Me ye it become worse that me kwa kotutuo na me de akunu.
Wow.
Na makuno ho. Somebody told me that before.
Ghana ni. Akwara yede na bakrum ha.
Yes.
Oba ha no usa.
Answer.
No e mature.
Be man na de ne bae.
Do asipi se waso ene wani gusu a wo hwe Kai TV e da se pa. Ye ba bisua de na de sua ye ba bisua ne mesere wo hwe no wanfiri ha hwe no wanfiri fidie no ene nyi mfiri ha se so eti nsem na mji se ebebo ema wonnua bi wadamfo bi o ma me obetimi aka kire ne bebo anso na ye di honkomo e ba be di nyina ye se so ese ye kwa wade a esi ye busem ana makohia madamfo bi wo school mu makohia no wadwuma mu makohia no wasore dem oye ma sore ba menini ko school ntiri me nwa anana ese me busem ansa no maware ana e honkomo na mpesa ebidi so mama na bibia boko de
yes bibia ya okay
de radio azepa so mama we de wadamo me kwa wade ese me busem wan makwa na ase ya baburu chire ma be hia obi ne ho ye me fe nti ese me wa anana
we na ne ho ye me fe yendi ahofe echi anko ware da chine sa ahofe no nyina no ebekọ nti de aka no eye den ya eye friend is a character ena wo hwehwe ena those days no eye ka say wo kwa ware a bisa. I think say it's in order because wuntimi nhu oba na so bema a wunnim the background wunnim ne busuafo na prekon amakoye court wedding na maware na mote ho dachi BBC a what are you going to do wuntimi nya hwe na aware anso no enya ya adwense ye wuramu asapie entino I will say wo kwa aware a obitima abisam sesi akura no nipa bebre omo kwa aware a omo check your friend is saying
blood group ni ade
yeah because of sickle cell abai because oba ware oba na wie no either say wonni kwantenten ebinum they live very short lives na nipa na akowu ajawo ana mo be wo nkwala na nkwala no so omo nyina ayarefo is that what you want? No, you don't want that. Yenim say radi de otimi ye bi otimi ye miracles which man ya nipa na we believe say nipa we na pesa me ware no with yare ne nyina na ye nyina ye wo yare ne ye mbom pa na radi ensan ye yare that one there is okay, that depends on your faith. But you don't just get up and do that. So see Ghana charges bebre before our no omama mo this test no ba and son of my blesses so. And our so no wo komu a say wo nipa no background. Me na me swanye na me ne me kunu call yes ne sofo ho. Ne sofo ka say opese obisa about me family because me kunu mami na oka o se grease for the omo ware omo ware omo ntena aware mu sa busua na omo ntena aware mu ana ye fie no omo kire omo ho omo ni good character ye fie ye stubborn house me kunu ma me de bia na oka na se da bi me ba on timi ware grishini na me susa because me ne ko me ne ma me ho a ne ma me no onim se me nte frafra kasa no nti na aka che oba we wasan de na ba ha oba we de wuntimi ware no omu fie omu ni suban omu ntena ware mu nti they don't even try and me kunu de me call yesofo ho and osofo se da bi enyo bia na tesa even so family ne tesa enyo bia na tesa ntino omma on follow up and osofo no eye ne background work and o ka kire me kunu se no oba no oyo oba obia wo fie ho eka se nkwala no mo wo fie ho no oyo akwala ne hojo ena oyo akwala nso a obu ade enti no me ndi sa asamichi ansana oware me but minim say ye fie girls bebre omo lucy aware because of that because suban no omo de kwa aware na enche I said we started with Sanema no and Sana we get so much involved crowd with nipa no. I said we nebusuan for I said you have to have the interest to know the family. And yes say we person who so mo sika no no and yes sir but we person who say fie ho no etesen suman ne tesen and a lady na nkasa so na be ma na nkasa so I say we hu ni suban e binu de omutimi pretend but pretending bia any ho a se nipa no wasuban aba all means one day no obeye bibia ma who said no suban na enie ente wo kwa aware abisa no I think say it's a good thing to do. It's a very good thing to do because our enemy brain no they don't do that and then at the end of the day no na akoye fiasco.
No so for na wo ka bibi kakra ha yenko ho ansan na yatoto ase na nkomo bebre ho ase yesi wada ma wo ka se yemfa ahofem kwa wade minim se bio ni nyina achi no ade efe de efe nti ade na wonko ware obi a ese ne ho ye ofe na obetim de akwa wade
said they make an yes say yeah want to me worry oba no ho ofe but men hwe ahofe no ko a na wo dia wura aware no mu wo hwe ahofe no ko a abe kata weni wo hu na ma bebre afi de mu ko wura aware no mu a ho no be hu say minim ya anka ahofe de ye to bi wo store
sa
be suba de ye ntimi to bi wo store ahofe se see before be buy make of makeup kakra aye menim se de be ye camera no ebe ye fe kama enti nipa so betimi aye that kind of ahofe na kire wo ware ni wie na obeduru fie a na wayi makeup ne nyina na wa pepa ade kye wo hwe na nim a na oba we na maware no but wo hwe suban na wa hwe ahofe no kra na oba kra na wo hu se eye makeup na odi dada wo obi ape ade a eye fe obi ani ho mpe se be ka se wo yire no ho fe wo ana wo kuni no ho fe wo no but we shouldn't just focus on only that don't focus on only that
so fa yen kwaze kakra mpese esua de kakra wa ahofe ne ho hiam kakra ye kase
da wo pe oba ne ho fe pa
ora bi just aleti ye say mpese esua de ona wo mo ani wo tv ho mo hwe no so busua bibi wa say mommy ye kase obi ho ofa ye kase ababa we ne ho ofe e die ne tim kase ye timi di gina so kase obi ho ofe.
It depends on the individual.
Sir.
It depends on wono ahofe no wo hu ne say. Ope oba ne ho ne to bebre ana ope oba ne ni esoso. Ope oba ne hwene ye tenten. Ope oba osresre or smile. It depends on the individual. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Okay.
And when I bet my share who say, hey, me oba we no ho ofe obi so betima be hu aga se oba we no ho ofe obi a woni taste nti wontimi enka se ahofe de enye te say de eye one a year obia ehwehwe but obia wo de ohwehwe wo mu but ahofe ankasa eye ahofe efiri akoma mu obia na akoma mu eye fe obia obu ade obia oye kind obia doesn't look down on people and fa ho said they would tear wako school wanko school opewo winim nante o opewo obi wo ho kra edidie kra no said obi didi ompe and no it depends on the individual when it comes to beauty.
Okay. So for mama yensan ko kakra ye wakwantum ene abetena ene ebebo bra ya bei ye se ye kwawade a se obusamu mabakrum ha se abante me ba na misua ene nyame adum kakra akra manyini me kwaware no ebi enipa no kroma se na minimu no minim go kroma se ne papa mininu papa kakra ese me kɔ na busua mu o Ghana ko hwemu hu se abusua we de sebio yalefuo ni abusua mu sebio abusua we de abodamfo nim sebio awudifuo nim ansan ma wara na se mehu ni papa okroma se woni papa o wakosku kama woni papa openyamsom ne ade no memfa ho enware nana.
Well, yeah, it's very tricky because sesia no sa na ema no no kura no wonya wudi akira I don't think say obenya no kura no sa say wo ko in deep na wa ko check family no ahwe no first no de anka ebetimi ayesa but sesia de ebe den say wo betimi akọ deep akọ hwehwe sa na ema no nyina ena say wo panipa na wo hu say when who nebusuafo wa ha I don't think say it's necessary say you would dig deep no who yare ne de ewo mu because me say no like me can earlier no obi anim say me fie de oba papa bia ani ho enti me kunu ma me ne de no se da bi ana obi anim say me krum no grusefo ma no omo mpe aware omo ntena aware ase enso no me papa me kunu pastor ne di echire no hu say me are different from the rest enti no wo di echire wo sa na ema no mu a ebia won ware oba no ebia oba no kra no or act right or yeah okay but sa na ema na wa kwa tete no enti no won pese obe ware no but when it comes to sickness and so sickness I think say you have the right to know so oba no kra your oba oya papa obetima ka kiro say me busua de minim say we say ewo ho enti no ebia me nso me ko test me ho na me hu say de etie but man bebre onka mema no so onka nkire wo but fifi mu ne de sometimes no it won't help you
so it is all fun class ofan normal
yeah and yes say wo fan normal so say wonnim from onono to ne parents ne uncles ne aunties I think say it's enough for you I think that is enough
now the gidi atechira tran ho
yes
wow
I think that is enough because say an ko di echira and the oba bia obedi echire
so for ma me de ntia me kasa ne say ewiase we obi an so si pere no mafa ye onipa bi wo ho a oba bi wo ho na bembe bi wo ho a ne botan nyina ne se enya wade bi na wo pe no se wo pe se woni na etina ne nkwa na nyina obi wo ho a opawo awo nti no wo pa wade opese wo wo enu nti wo wo na awade no be man di se hunu bia na so wo ban di se hunu bia na wagya no wo ba wiase wo be wo obi wo ho sa ye onipa bi wo ho a ebi aburukyira wo be ebi ankrata asem bi nti no na adwen wo na chiri chiri no eyese obenya krata to be defe wa no wata by way die ebi ameka ko wie se me ameti hwe no ene bia obi a na adwen ne me de ye pe yese me pu obi a me ne tena me nkwa na nyina enti no me mfa ne tra saa na me ne tena saa ebire bia ne bia busua no mu sɛ bi o mesrɛ meka na yadeɛ bi anoma bi wɔ mu a ɛmmoa me ɛwɔ me daakye no mentena ho anaa
te sɛ nneɛma bi te sɛ sɛn
sɛ bi te sɛ yɛ onipa bi wɔ hɔ a abusua bi wɔ hɔ a ebi kura na ɛntam bi dam sɛ abusua wei wowale mu akɔm biara sɛ wadeɛ ne bɛgu ɔmo ankwa wadeɛ nkyɛ wotwum ta kura na obɛgyaa wo bɛtɔ mmere bi no ɔkyerɛ sɛ deɛ ɔbɛyɛ no mene nipa bebree a sɛ bio wɔn ɛkɔfa a wɔn awale wɔn yere no firi Ghana baeɛ a yɛtumi kasa abusua wei deɛ ɛwɔ wa na kɔm biara so obɛgyaa wakɔ ampampa wogyae kɔ ɛne ade
ɛno mu deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ bɛtaa sɛ woyɛ kristoni a na te sɛ deɛ wokaeɛ no sɛ nipa ne suban so te sɛ wo a wofeele sɛ nipa wei deɛ mpɛ sɛ me ne wo tena for life a ɛndeɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wo ne nipa no ɛka ho asɛm ansana ɛsɛ wo ma nipa no hu sɛ mate sɛ wabusua sei te sɛ me a mede me kunu ɛkɔɔeɛ a mede me kunu akyi kɔɔ ne maame hɔ a ne maame kɔkaa mete asɛm no ɛyɛ me ya mesuuyɛ enti me ba awareɛ no mu ɛno koraa ne manka nkyerɛ wo beginning no manka me ba awareɛ mu wonim deɛ meka kyerɛ me ho mese me Awurade boa me sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a there's no day a mɛsɔre asesa me nneɛma sɛ mekɔ na mma ɔbɛrima no hu sɛ deɛ ɔmo kaeɛ no
amba mu saa
that was my prayer na mesua nso da bia na mebɔ mpaeɛ ɛna adeɛ mpaebɔ baako a mesan bɔeɛ no sɛ me maame da bia every year bia no ɔbɛsesa ne nneɛma akɔ na wasan aba ɔbɛsesa ne nneɛma akɔ na wasan aba ɔbɛsesa ne nneɛma aba na wasan akɔ nti da bia mebɔ mpaeɛ sɛ Awurade mɛmma me awareɛ ɛnyɛ te sɛ me maame because ɔkɔ gyae a me na meyɛ panyin me na mebrɛ with nkwalaa no na mesɔ o nso na mebrɛ with nkwalaa no nyinaa me na mehwɛ obiara me na mayɛ te sɛ maame for a long time na mesɔ nyinaa na mayɛ te sɛ me na meyɛ maame because me maame no ɔntena ase ɔbɛkɔ na wagya nkwalaa nketenkete na ɔkɔ nti adeɛ no yɛ me ya mebɔ mpaeɛ me sɛ Awurade mɛmma menyɛ te sɛ me maame even though sɛ wangyae me papa but ɔkɔba da bia ɔkɔba even though sɛ me papa na suban no so na ɛnyɛ ɔnom nsa ɔbɛboro maame ɔbɛnya ne maame anadwo yɛsei mame yɛsei wanyɛ a na ɔboro no nti tam bia no ɔnyam me maame na every year no ɔnyam nti no na ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛyɛ ateetee nti me kɔ awareɛ mu that was the first thing I had to break sɛ Awurade mɛmma ma awareɛ ɛnyɛ te sɛ me maame deɛ ɛna mɛmma me nsoa me nneɛma ɛna adeɛ baako nso a me kunu ɛka kyerɛ me I think say from beginning ne nyinaa no na Awurade di akyi yɛsɔ me ware me kunu ɔka kyerɛ me sɛ meka kyerɛ sɛ me ne wo ko a wobufu mi a wopɛ a bɔ maso yɛ deɛ wobɛyɛ bia ma yɛnko wɔ dɛm ha na yɛn ende no wɔ ha bɛde a wobɛpake wo nneɛma sɛ wokɔ no ebi a wopake one day kɔ a medi w'akyi second medi w'akyi but third no ahwɛ yɛ na mamba bio na ɛno ano
na wahwere wadi papa bi
enti no dwene ho me try one day me pake me nneɛma a mekɔ na me bayi na ɔsua akwala gyina m'anim yɛ me bye na me feel sɛ bi a me kɔ a me ba bɛdi m'akyi no me kɔ no me ba no yɛ me bye
wandi akyire
ɔsa
so sɛ ɔkɔ wɔn feel sɛ
enti no that was the end manyɛ biom ɛna me san dwene ho deɛ me kunu kaeɛ no manyɛ biom because menim sɛ yɛ fie wonya akɔtena ase a ɔmbɛboa wo ama watena ase at the end of the day mahu sɛ ɔmo nyinaa me aunties na ɔmo yɛ saa no they didn't end well so why do I want to be there nti wonya ɔbaa nyansani a ɔdwene awareɛ ho ɔpɛ everlasting marriage a ɔbɛdwene ho ɔnyɛ te sɛ deɛ na ebusua ɛyɛ no te ne nyinaa depend on ɔbaa na wobɛkɔ akɔfa no wo na wowɔ saa adwene no wonya ɔbaa na wo ne ɔbaa na atena ase na wabisa no then kra na wo bisa first wo bisa a wobɛte wo bisa nipa te sɛ like wo kaeɛ no ɛyɛ good sɛ wobɛbisa mu but wo bisa mu a bring it to the table with the lady talk about it and find out how are you going to solve this situation that is trending in the family.
nti nature say ye nyam sumfue no ye koware a ye nya no se bi o minu se ye te akwantuom ho asem ne ye kan Ghana kra no aye atu kotena ebi kro obi anhye dante ne krom Ghana fo nipa akram na se obi ate ne krom enam se bi aho kyiri nti obi atu kotena ba bi ne ade eni nti no wo kan ko wie se utu nkrofofo se wo koware a wo hwe bibi kakra bi a won hwe so na won fa nyame na so won fa gidi nta kyiri no ware ana
Gideon, so without works there and wow. You can't have faith without action. When you have that faith to say, you have to talk about the issue. Wuntimi nye din, wuntimi nti bibi na ye din na ka se oh gidie me de kware asumansi na ya betena se. Ebi ono no onnim sa na ebi no so no onnim what is happening in the family. Onnim de esi wo ho ana onnim de asi onnim problem na wo family no mo. Enti no ono de enfano ho, so he will not she will not even do anything about it. But wuna wa fam wa bisa wa hunu and no you can sit the person, bring the situation to the table, and then the two of you will talk about it and see how you can do it. And na woni nipa na etena na mo beka se nipa na ono so ye papa obe bre no ho ase atie but man bi wo ho ne bu befu ade na wo ko hwehwem nema mo ade na wo ko akoye we ho no just know say it's red flag. Just leave it alone. Yes. Just leave it alone and move on. But your baby or person when who say okay problem I want my family to say me say me who said there was a problem in the family. Until me kwa warrior no nyina no I started praying say Rade me ma warrior enye say. And I'm panso it helped me. Me age group I mean no ma warrior nyina no. Bebre no o man tena warrior.
The family our family no.
Yes. O man tena just omo aba wo mechi no omo kra no de bia no they use me as an example. No maka say eh sister anti sister watima ye me so meye nti omo ta frame me cousins ne me nua no mo omo frame me sister my warrior say na ekoso how can you help me na ma cancel na me ne omo akasa na maka say de eye esi nyina no enye wo a eye obunsam na e wo fie ho no e na opeso say wo but men pene so men mane nye te say wo aunties no omo nyina omo ajai omo kunu abetena omo papa fie na my grandfather no was okay no what 13 wives.
Wow.
13 wives so bia wo ebinum were more than 5 children. The lowest yet 2 children. And ne ma no on form ndi agro nti o ware a na wo kunu tete wa or horse na wa riding a horse na wa be gina efie no echi ho na wa whistle or whistle a wonim say wo papa na aba no na wa dwane afa echire ho na wa kwotena horse no na de wo kofie okwa na wa ma watena ho na wa ma wo asase na wa si bibi keto ama wo da chi wan kasa opa na wa si ti wo ko me fie so ya kakra me family so
so ware fu nche dennim.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, me wa cousins a omo nyini wo ye fie ya wo omo ena edu omo nyina betena ena ye fie ne ye chiri se obe ye obi so ya bastard. We don't mention bastard because my grandfather saw that all the children were his children. You don't call anybody bastard. Whether you didn't free ni papa. So unim say ye di ejade. Whether you didn't free ni papa fie na di be wure mu ye den o, you don't say anything. Nti me wa cousin ye ne omo anyini. Omo atena fie ho omo so omo aware awo omo ma omo refi omo father side no. But look at me, I am an example. So we di echira ebia wo be ye wo ho. Nti na ese wo hwe nipa na nkasa. Esuban no etesen. De mete fa family no ho no. Kakra woni mu ana. That is what you should be looking at. But we di echira ya kasa nti what they mean ko ho bio. you will lose a good woman.
Wow.
Or you will lose a good man. Me kunu ya asanka oji otie ni maame a.
Kasambre nke no ma hebasa.
Yeah.
Bisa say abusua biya mu no ye wo konua a e wo abusua no mu. Ayese meka se kesa eda abusua biya mu a obi ade wo. Obi wo ho a eno kwasem se abusua we de omo pema pa. Abusua we de omo de nsa de wutwum ta akro bewe nsa. Abusua we de kire se omo mu ade.
Ebi so hia pa.
Hia kire se o hia fitai no. Ebi wo me no bi wo so kra na sika wo abusua no nanso nipa nyini nche. Sa nipa wo enum nyina ya behu Kristo yi no. Edi afutu na be ma se ye bekwa wade mu no. Yenhwe ne yemfa ne se na yemfa mo ye ho bra.
Asema wo kan de mebusua mu de ebi wo ho. Ba ne nyina no efa se de woni wo nyame ntemtie. Wo de wo ho hye Awurade mu a ntina asori bebre prayers yeah cancel cases no anya small thing nti wo wasa ebusua mu a na wo yi wo mu free mu a wo de ho ama Awurade a the first thing is to break all those cycles and all those cases, all those trendings, because it happened from generation to generation to generation to generation. And there is always a generation that will come to break it. That is how it works. So if you become a child of God, a born-again Christian, you have to find a way of breaking those curses. Even in the Bible, it happened. Abraham lied, Isaac lied, Jacob lied. But because they have that covenant with God, Eradi saw them through. They made errors, but God overlooked those errors. Sometimes a bumpire may say, Eradi, overlook my errors. Overlook the errors of my parents. And the Bible munsuna kaya or say, I will visit the iniquities of the fathers unto the children, unto the fourth generation, the third and to the fourth generation. Nti ne wo sori mu ana wanye bibia amfa ho wa ma wo mpaebo anya den wa ma wo Kristo som anya den a it doesn't matter what you do, you can just be going to church and you will go through that trend. Nti na ye ka wo church mu asori dem ana Christianity mu wo do ohoma Awurade a somu den. Don't let one leg be there and one leg out, because all those things, it will affect you. Let your two legs be in the presence of God. And no, you will save yourself, you will save the generations to come after you. Me say, me busuamo ensa, omo nom ensa pa. Me papa no mo, obi obenyi ache bia, eye me papa brother. I said your name and son said your name a tobacco. And to no one in child 80 years and son of woo, but in kind in nom woo at the age of 53, age of 68. They be a medica. My papa who at the age of 53, why giant qualabi braid and son. Or who with a liver a cirrhosis. And I'm a family man who said, Mamma no be brave. That is the trend they are going. Today be a minimum animal, mamma no. Me no more cassa me po my chosa. Say men no men san, jai and sano, because a be how.
A case them to do a can.
Yeah,
a bet tiafaso.
Yeah. And no de be a me come, brother. Say, oh, sister, so with the old bumpire, my. And I'm saying, me bumpire no, it will not work like one kasa. Yeah. And you have to pray. And it really happens. See, and yes, sir, when you do humai radia, no. We do humai radia. You have to start praying and start counseling all those cases. Like me kaya ma warrior semi me ramu ɛna me start sɛ me bɔ mpae me mpɛ sɛ ma aware bɛyɛ te sɛ me maame me mpɛ sɛ ma aware bɛyɛ te sɛ me aunties no me mpɛ sɛ ma aware bɛyɛ te sɛ mmaa no ɔmo wɔ me yɛ fie no ɔmo aware ɛngyina no matena aware 46 years
Wow.
de bia me ka obi ase woyɛ ne dan woyɛ ne dan but ne nyinaa no the secret is the prayer that I started to pray.
Wow. Me ye bema. Ukwa wadi abisa. Me ye oba ukwa wadi abisa. Ebede me se oba ya me ko ware ni no. Me ko busa me ya me ko achirim kakra ko hwemu no. Ebede me se oba ya me ni sen no. Oba we die o nyansa, onim nyansa. Be me ya me wan die onim nyansa. Obebua mo asetena we ebede me hu.
It's a problem in our generation. See, I know but under normal circumstances, that is what we should be looking at. But like you said earlier, when you're who obema or your tintin or your grandma no who fe or juma your papa and no one our dream woman. When you know say bia there's a problem in the family and now there's a problem with him. Into me who know. Nyansa no enni hɔ saa. Se sia no nyansa wisdom enni hɔ. So I don't know how you will be able to know that. But there are still few women omo wa nyansa. Me kunu ka asɛm bi de bi ɔde cancel nipa. Ɔsi ɔno na ɔba so no. He was a renowned musician. Everybody knows him. Ɔba bi enni hɔ a Opena onya and oba bi ani ho person ne da oni ntimi da but ohu me no or try me for days ma peneso amma oni me anda ehwo no de hu say no girl
we sonko
or you different because oba bi obeba ne chen bia no person ne da because onim so ye or you star into me ne da bi obepe me more. But that is not the case. And mema mo wo ma adwen o. Man so ye wo ya adwen. But yeah, that's the thing. So I will say we your bema and I we your ba now we a Christiania. The moment wanya oba no start praying. Say Erade ma wo wisdom. Ana Erade ma wo hu. Say oba we menene tena obeboa me daache and obema we menene tena obeboa me. Don't look at the outward appearance but pray that God will reveal something about the person for you to know before you go into the marriage. Me yeah no me say so opeme a already mechi ompeme so a onkwae. I'm okay with that. But see, we don't have people that will stand on that and say, when my dear, I'm ready me share program be Oprah Winfrey I check and now or per se or ye bibi and who know the minds of men and or gather member any of my girlfriends or the girlfriends and share one different room and all the men so a different room and or bisa question or bisa man said the men didn't know say man or moti honey they were watching and or bisa man say if you go on a first date with a lady and she agrees to sleep with them, will that lady end up being your wife? Me catch 90% said no. If I go on a date with a lady, the first date, and they allow me to sleep with them, that's it. I'll just be sleeping with them, but I won't take them serious because I don't know how many men went on a date with them the first day and they slept with them. Mani bebre suye. Almost suye because they made that mistake. Thinking say men still love them. But not knowing the guys were just sleeping with them and deceiving them that me waro. But the men confessed that no, It was only 10% who said, oh, it's okay. But 90% said, no. If you allow me to sleep with you on the first date, no, you can't be my future wife. I don't know how many men you allow them to sleep with you on the first date.
Wow. Asetena wei mu, abrabo wei mu, ewiase wei mu ene de ekoso wo media iso ne ade ade a ntintan kese ne so ne ade no. Ede na asie, ede na aba, ema wade egugu, kyesa wade ntime nche, ye ya no won ba kro sei ne sei ne sei. Ede na ma wade egu, na futu be na be ma nkrofo a ye wo wiase mu adama.
I think, sir, the mindset you bring into the marriage is the problem. And the ma warrior no be bregu. Like Okan earlier, ebia nipa no pese oba abrochire. Nti obekwa kodi obi owa abrochire. To obedru abrochire a enche 1 year, 2 years wanya ne krata ona okono. Obi nso aya na adwen se oh be ma no ho ofe. Pese me wo ma omo ho ofe. Oware obema ni wi a onya wo ba ku mienu miensa. Aya na adwen se obema we mempe ne bio. Na wajao na wako fa obi different. Ebinum so wo ho a munyina no mo mind no ebia mahu mo ho wo ha. Munyina munime abrabo na e wo kroma no ana mo pene so say you get married. Mo worry expectations. You are expecting say obema no onye say. Oba no bema no say expecting say oba no onte say. Expectations bebre no egu aware. Ura aware ma don't expect anything. Just expect to be the best of you in the marriage, but don't expect the other party to be better or to be the best. Just look at you yourself and make yourself better. When you start making yourself better, you see the better in the other person. Me can earlier no say na me laundry na ma say me jai kano me kuno frejuma ba na so hu say dishes was sink mo a obegina ho na wa twini nyina up till now or yourself or nanamo. And so sometimes ofrosoro ha na wa kitchen ho no wadidi awie na wa hu say dishes was sink no obegina ho na wa twini nyina na okọ. I didn't have to say anything again. I just kept quiet and I was doing what I am supposed to do as a woman and left it alone. Or no one who said no, I said me yere. But sometimes we can, oh, I said when I say, and I said when I say, I said no. I will appeal to the young ladies and the young men. Don't expect anything from your partner. Just expect you to be the best in the marriage and things will turn around. So far as there's no abuse, say bema na ebro bema na yenema ema emotionally you can't think no. But say I can't all this simple things and I want to do kwala na be school. I say when I go fan kwala, I say when I go if you have the time, do it. Fan kwala ko school na san ko fa omo. Enye by force say me my ye way until wo so ko ye way. Yeah. And no bebre and the problems in the sometimes and yet big issues this simple issues na pale drew emrebia no biano I had to say you are fed up with each other. You don't like each other again. Me you see love because love there we are all commanded to love one another, and loving somebody is you don't wish the person evil. But more them so no you just feel like, oh, let me go my way and let him also go his way. It's not a good thing. So when we look at, and another thing say, shall we want to say me or a bear man or bear man so me, because the Bible says a man will leave his father and mother and marry and be joined with the woman and they become one. Until when we become one, I see myself as you see yourself as me. enti dia men pese meye dia men pese wo be ya ma na ha me no me menye e ma ne ha wo because wo ye me and I nso me ye wo and wo ye bibia which is bringing the family down. I know say wo na wa ye nso me nso na ma ye because wo ye me a me nso me ye wo. When you start seeing yourself like that, you get into a marriage and the marriage will be peaceful. Not to say but you will fight, you will still be there. Nobody is packing, nobody is going anywhere. We all know that we are in this forever and we are in this together. This is me kuruna so to be some say I didn't say yanko. I don't say me quiet there.
Wow. Obese o kamoko. Yes, say agye ne nsem say ntokwa bi amba.
Ntokwa bi amba. Me say me ko akohe. Me no watena for how many years? What else do I want that me sorry ana me ko? O ka dey na say me pe a.
No idea.
Ma edin. Na me say okay. Me I don't argue. Says yeah argue, we don't even argue. We ka bibia. Oh okay, so na person we no okay, go ahead. Oya na say anye ye. Eh. Ade a mekoye anye ye me say sorry oh. Na nka pese me ka nso me pese ye be argue. That is how it's supposed to be. But oh sorry now who say oh me na me ye me and oh ye wo and I me wo qualification chen wo ma school chen wo. No. Don't do that. We don't do that because we have to be together, look at each other and see our weaknesses and try to help one another grow. They be our sorry and wo pe kasa dodo and wo ebufuo dodo nipa no wo ebufuo no what will you do to help the person get out of it? The more our yen the more we share ebufuo more. But that is nipa no weakness. Maybe you also have your weakness. And to me, no, they be me catch me ba Shelley. Me catch say, Shelley, don't look at the weaknesses of your husband. Look at his strengths. And when you focus on the weaknesses of your husband, you will fail in this marriage. But focus on the strengths. Then oh yeah, yeah, dear no echi. But men. The Biana will complain about, and our yes say, and our yes say,
and Mrs. Debbie.
Aha, and she knew or yeah, money, Papa Mao. We should be looking at those things and not looking at the weaknesses. And another thing, so yaka about this, ya baha yesuan ema bebre. Me wo fie, me nim sem paibo, ene ye juma. I know na my me. But there are young couples with brave or who go through problems. Ewo a quaint room. Mene omo kasa na me kase oh my young fan come pai bomu. Mame with time say 1 day oh 2 days so mene obe fast na ya bonfire. They won't do it. Especially young couples. And a marriage to be where it's supposed to be depends on the woman. And to say, one penis say what will happen to your marriage? To say they can't about cases, no. We do whom my radina when who say, never way AC or my family, that's a one call and pibomwa, a bed atra, and trap. And two are warrior no one who said problems or why, what casa, what coon, why ye be beer to say they make no. Go to God. But let me tell you, I've tried so many young couples in this country. No, me na minko bompa ya masa kwasiano. Me na minko ye fasting e masa kwasiano. Me ye it become worse. I make kwa kututuo na me dia kunu.
Wow.
Na makuno ho. Somebody told me that before.
Ganeni.
Akwara
yede na bakrum ha.
Yes.
Oba ha no usua.
Answer.
No e mature.
Be man na de ne bae.
Na wo hwa namfunu ma na se de na de na kunu yisa.
And I can say people can easily be influenced by so many things. ɛnyɛ adamfoɔ ko a
media no so.
about media ɛne deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ kurom a because aborɔfo tumi kɔtɔ etuo ɛbɛku ne yere sɛ ne yere bɛgyae no ɔbaa tumi ku ne kunu sɛ ne kunu ayɛ sei nti me so no metumi ato ɛna meka kyerɛ sɛ wowɔ ma nti wopɛ sɛ wokɔda jail na gyae nkwala no ɛn deɛ anka woanwo ɔma sɛ nkɛyɛ because wondɔ wo ma no wodɔ mo a you won't think about deɛ bɛrima no yɛ wɔ no nti no wobɛtɔ tuo aku no na waku wo ho anaa wobɛku no na wakɔda jail. I say that is not the way a Christian should talk. I say don't ever say that again. Nti I'm just telling what will help the marriages. Me, I've done it and it has helped me a lot. I've prayed. I kept my cool. I don't fight too much. Sometimes I fight, but there are things I don't fight. I just hand it to God.
Okay.
And I've been in this marriage for 46 good years.
Wow.
So if you really, really want that marriage to work, if you know that this marriage is something that God has ordained, that you and this man or you and this woman should be together, go on your knees and fight your battles and stop fighting them with your mouth.
So for mommy, you know, can say what can nyame. Meaning people who are quite sorry. Ona unhu nyame one day oyɛ n'adwuma especially aburukyiri ase yɛ sɛ time is money oyɛ n'adwuma wɔn a wɔn kwa sɔre no ɛne wɔn mu akasa wɔn ani da so ne sɛ
My goal is to make it to heaven, and I know every Christian's goal. We want to make it to heaven. This world is full of so much chaos, so much problems. We are already suffering on earth. It doesn't matter how much money you have, but there are things that you see yourself that you are suffering. That means it is not very sound on earth here. So if you lose it on earth, you're already suffering on earth, you don't have peace, you don't have joy. And then you get there too, one day, you close your eyes, you open and you're at the other side. And the angels tell you, no, your abode is this way, fire, not heaven. How will you feel? You have lost it double. Because on earth, you didn't have it all. And now you are where you have thought that, oh, I'll enjoy. And then you come there too, you can't even go to the enjoyment place. You regret, but that regret, you can't go back and make it better. So this is the time for you. If you know the Lord, hold him tight. Don't be there halfway. We have come to this country, we have this excuse that the system. Ebinom timi kura ka say, oh, me ba say me be pesca, ma ba say
me be sum nyame.
But you know what? So far as there is life, there is death. The one ba say obe sum nyame a one day no wu either say ube kɔ cargo ana ube duru krom ansa na wawu. As I'm talking to you right now, I have a friend that is leaving, that is dying very soon. Ono onim sɛ ɔkɔ ano no. Ebia the few days no or the be prepare no ho. But what would try me? Ebia you are not prepared. Onim sɛ ɔkyena obɛkɔ and you are living your life anyhow. I pity you. Give your life to Christ. I'm not saying give your life to Christ. Today you are in Christ, tomorrow you are not there. Today I'm going to church, tomorrow you don't go to church. No. When you give your life to Christ, be committed. It doesn't matter how much money you are making in this country, but you can still make a way for God. I work with so many SDA members. They don't work on Saturdays. So why is it that all other Christians will choose to be working on Sundays? It's a choice. Why will the SDA member tell the workplace that, you know what, I'm applying for this job, but I don't work on Saturdays. And you who goes to church on Sunday, you go and they say, can you work Sundays? You said, oh, okay, I will try. No. We have to be very, very straightforward with our God. We don't play when it comes to the things of God, because God is not a God that you serve him partially. It has to be your complete self into the things of God. So I beg you, what will you gain if you gain the whole world and lose your soul? The soul is the most important part of your life, because when that day, that breath is gone, it's the soul that is going back to God. And that soul is the one that is going to suffer, either in hell or in heaven. And I pray that you will choose heaven. Don't choose hell. Choose heaven and be committed to the things of God. And God will help you. All that we are saying, I went through sicknesses, marriage issues, so many issues. But you know what? My faith has kept me. Maybe you don't have that faith, but I just want you to try. Try. Just try something. So won't quite sorry cry for a long time. And then catch her who say, oh, and then my tea, Mama Lizzie. My son, she cry na. Dear my she and say, Miss Uncle, a radio. Until a China Sunday. But quite sorry. I'm a so yummy. God bless you. Thank you so much for the great work you are doing. A young man with this vision is very, very, very good. God will bless you. You've devoted your life to be doing this. Not that you are paid for it. No, you are not paid for it, but you are just doing it for the love of God, to educate your people and let them know what is going on and what they have to do to help them, especially the youth. I don't know what to say, but your reward will soon come on earth here, even before heaven. God bless you, my son.
Amen. Mommy, eda say so for me that's pa. Mpanifo say emo pensu dodo nanso udua na ensuo ni nyi